It's great to catch up with you today.
Hey, Rochelle.
Wanted to ask you a question. How do you think that you have utilized the insights that you've gained from the communities, such as Shared Intelligence and other professional associations that you belong to enable your staff and advance your organization in a different way, because you've gained some insights and had some conversations at those types of events, and from belonging to a community?
Okay, well, I think it's a good question. I mean, basically, I came to Australia knowing nothing about shared services, and so finding a community of people who knew an awful lot more than I did was really important in the process of me gaining knowledge and being able to take that knowledge back into the organization. So we really started from a clean piece of paper, and finding people that I could refer to and be networked through organizations such as Shared Intelligence, etc., enabled us to form contacts with people, and from their insights and spending time with them, really collaborate around ideas. And I found it's a very giving community. I think people are very willing to share their experiences, their insights, and freely give knowledge. We had no budget for consultants, so I networked as best as we could to find people who had access to information that we could use. And I think the communities is a fun way to engage with people. It's a better way than just reading and getting knowledge. It's taking that knowledge and turning it into information that you can then use back in your business.
Right.
So we've then been able to take that knowledge into the business and create our own models, and I think it's very giving. So we actually now start to give back into the community as well. So I've enjoyed that two-way giving and taking in the community.
Interesting, and I know you've done a brilliant job at that. I like your point about the fact that we didn't get a bunch of money, go have somebody else figure this out. We did it ourselves. So with that, let me ask you, how has this helped your leadership team? So by having the expectation that they do peer collaboration, how does that help them better understand the shared services model, which is new to a lot of folks, and really advance their own professional development?
Yeah, absolutely. I think there's been a lot of concern around what does shared services mean. It's a concept that is still relatively new, I think, in our environment. And so it's been a learning process for not just for myself, but for the whole organization. What does shared services mean? And so we've gone from a stage where no one even knew what shared services was, and without having a massive launch around shared services, now people refer to the shared service centre as a way in which they get things done. So we're getting a lot of stuff coming through into the shared service centre, which previously we didn't. So it's created its own centre of excellence and its own departmental profile, which now we start to get people from the business wanting to be part of that shared service environment, because they can see a number of things. One is they're being skilled up. So there's a lot more training and development that takes place in the shared service environment than previously there was. Secondly, they can see a longer term career. For many roles that are traditionally being moved out of the normal environment into shared services, they can see this as a growth area. So having that on their CVs and being part of the disciplines that come with shared services is actually very career enhancing for them.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for that insight. Thanks for your time today, and I'll see you in the community.
You're welcome. Thank you.